Hello and welcome. It's a beautiful afternoon. I've come for a walk. So, I'm making a little video. I'm out and about. We've come to pick Andrew up from the Duke of Edinburgh Award. It's the bronze level that he's just done, and he's had the hike. So I thought I'd make a video. I've got some terrible news about my camera, and so I'm using my phone. In my last video, when I went to Swanage with Rick and Sean, you may have noticed that there was a little crackling from the microphone, and I thought, oh no, I spent all that money on that expensive Sennheiser gear and it's like broken, the wires kinked or something, and it wasn't that. I spent quite a lot of time pottering, fiddling around, switching different lavalier mics with my Rode Wireless Go 2 system, as well as the Sennheiser one, different recorders. I put it on the H6, I put it on different cameras, and I found out that the actual problem was the GoPro, well, particularly the GoPro mount. Now I've got the GoPro 12, not the mount, the media mod rather, and at the back of the media mod, there's a little jack plug socket so that you can put your external microphone in, and it was that has broken. So I'm in a bit of a dilemma, because do I buy a replacement media mod for the 12, or do I switch to the 13? Now the 13 has got the GoPro 13 has got different batteries, so there's already a tech change going on there, and I think the media mod still works on the 13. But it's a sort of a, do I buy the mod, a replacement mod for the 12? And then what happens if I need to upgrade to the 13, but by the time I do the 14's out, if something starts going wrong with the 12, something else goes wrong? And are you chasing out-of-date tech? And it really is possible. So the dilemma I have is, do I stick with GoPro? Do I just replace the bit that's broken or faulty? Do I upgrade to the 13 in the hope that when the 14 comes out they're not going to change the mod? Or do I switch? Do I go for something like the DJI system? I know Rick tried the Osmo 2, didn't really get on with it. Sean, I believe, has got the Osmo 3. Sean, if you're watching and I've got it wrong, I apologise, but I think you've got the 3. I'm going to have a play, I'm going to have a think. But yeah, it was a tremendous shame, because you sort of find you've got all the gear, and then something happens, and the tech just doesn't last like it used to. So yeah, bit of a dilemma on that. Any thoughts? Very much welcomed in the comments below. I'm using my phone, and whenever I do, if I swap, I try and hold it like that, and my arm really aches after a couple of minutes. Something about holding the gimbal like that, or the Volta stick on the GoPro, it seems to support it quite well. But yeah, holding it like this, I think it's because the phone is not at the centre like that, and it's the strain on the shoulder, so it might be that. But anyway, change the subject. Beautiful day. Helen and Dexter are over there. Andrew and the D&V expedition are over there. Obviously, I'm old, so therefore embarrassing, naturally. It would be the same if it was Noah, I'd be embarrassing. Particularly wandering around with a camera or a phone, videoing, because let's just face it, old and middle-aged people, it's not fashionable for them to do YouTube, is it? A young person would be embarrassed, and quite understandably so. And do you know what I say to that? That's unfortunate. But it is a beautiful day. I forget the name of the place where we are. I will put it in the comments below. I need to ask Helen. When I catch up with Helen, I'll ask her where we are, because I honestly can't remember. So it might be in the comments if I catch Helen up. Wendlebury or East Wenlock, or it's gonna be nothing like that, is it? It's gonna be Birmingham or something like that. It's not. Let's ask her. Helen, darling, what's the name of the place where we are? Great Missenden. Well, that's nothing like East anything, is it? So there's a dog. And Helen having a walk with her training ham. Nothing gets a dog to come back faster than the promise of some out-of-date stale ham. Delicious. Raymond Blanc meets pedigree chump. That's what we say. So, yeah, lovely day. Nice little park. Young people to embarrass with stepdad videography. Dog to run off and possibly come back. But look, isn't that lovely? That tree, that blossom. I think I need to go and have a look at that. It's you get middle-aged and really, really simple things actually become just so fantastic. Might want to grab him there. Dexter, come. Good boy. Dexter.
Dexter, sit. Thank you, Pep.
Well done. Yes, so just with young people, with children, a friendly dog. It's not what you want. Yeah, look at this tree. It's marvellous. The blossom, isn't that gorgeous? You know, it's one of those days again for me when I'm out and about, and I think it is as a direct result of all the, the bereavement and death that I've done as part of my ministry work for the last 10 years. But you stand here, it's just so simple. There's nothing here other than just a nice day, the grass, the nature, the trees. And you can't help but feel, a little birdie there as well. Is that a kite? I'm not sure. I think so. It just makes you glad to be alive and be out and about and just doing things, because sadly not everyone is able to be out and about doing things today. There's nothing else to say really other than it's just a lovely day. It was worth spending a moment just to pop something up, and so I shall say thank you for watching. Not a lot's happened on this one, but I thought it was just worth saying. We're out and about, isn't it wonderful just to be just alive and free? So I'm not quite sure where the free came from, but it's I think it is important. So there we are. That's it for this one. Thanks for watching. I will see you on the next one, and bye for now. Take care.